General Manager for Community Futures Boundary and the Economic Development Officer for the Boundary Region. On behalf of the board and staff of Community Futures, the Executive Director and the Board of the Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce, and the City of Grand Forks, I would like to welcome you to tonight's event. For the past 15 years, Community Futures has sponsored Small Business Excellence and Community Awards, where we recognize boundary entrepreneurs. This year, the program has changed slightly, and that we will also be recognizing the volunteer sector, with the City of Grand Forks sponsoring and making presentations for those awards. Before we begin tonight's program, I would like to ask our MLA, Linda Larson, to please come forward to say a welcome from the province. Linda?
Thank you. You're all here to recognize and honor the businesses in your communities, in your community here, and to give them a pat on the back. This is small business, the time when we recognize as a province the small businesses in this, in all of the province. 98% of all businesses are small businesses. They're the lifeblood of all of our communities, certainly in the Boundary Similkameen. We don't have a community with more than 4,000 something population, so we rely very heavily on small business. I'm just here to be able to congratulate those people who are being recognized, and also to thank Community Futures, who, as you know, supports small business in your community with all kinds of help, and a lot of them would not exist without their help. And also your volunteers tonight, which is a bonus. So enjoy. I think you're all winners. Anybody who runs a small business in a small community is a winner to me.
Thanks, Linda, for coming. We appreciate your efforts on our behalf in Victoria. Now I would like to invite Brian Taylor, Mayor, to come forward to present the Grand Forks Volunteer of the Year Awards.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That is awards with a plural. To begin with, let me thank Community Futures for allowing us to be part of this, to make it an annual event. I think it's really important for business that they have a healthy community, and clearly volunteerism in this community is one of the really healthy things we do well. What an engaged community to bring this many people out. I was talking to someone earlier from out of town who was wondering what the hell's going on. I said, this is just a normal attendance at a public event, but truly a great turnout this evening. So I would like to thank everybody for including us in this, and begin with the presentations to a list of volunteers that we would like to recognize this evening. Lee Dragosov. Lee has been a volunteer for the public library for many years, assisting with the librarian in whatever capacity is required. She was also president of the Friends of the Library for many years, helping to raise funds to purchase materials to be used and enjoyed by the public at large. For several years, Lee served on the the board of directors of the Boundary Museum, and I'm going to have to put my glasses on. I really thank you, Sarah, for making the wording big. It's not quite big enough. Let's start with that. Sorry, Lee. Okay, for several years, Lee has served on the board of directors of the Boundary Museum Society, serving as her secretary. Lee was instrumental in setting up display areas, taking a brief leave of absence from the board in order to complete contractual arrangements. Lee continues to volunteer at the museum, going through donated artifacts, sorting and categorizing them. The Falls Fair Society has availed itself of Lee's many talents, from judging exhibits to assisting in the competition of prize winners. Lee has relatives living at Silver Kettle and spends many of her hours helping not only her aunt and uncle, but assisting other residents when needed. When Lee was living in the North Fork area, she was active in the North Fork Community Club for many years, serving as the club's convener for a time. I believe that Lee is most deserving of the award, as evidenced by the letters of support that we received. My assistant. Right, this evening the next recognition is Rick Friesen, and I understand his sister Eleanor Martins will be receiving on his behalf. After returning to Grand Forks in 1992, following 3 years of volunteer water development work in Tanzania, Rick needed a new outlet to expand his time and energy. He joined the steering committee to address the needs of low-income housing in the Boundary area. He decided that Habitat for Humanity was a good model, and so in 1995-96, he set about with several others to establish an affiliate in Grand Forks. He was very involved as a volunteer until 2008, when he then took on the part-time role as executive director. He continues to volunteer most of his time with the organization, dedicated to serving the homeless population, those in poverty. Rick joined the Boundary Emergency Transition and Housing Society and served as treasurer for many years. Rick was also involved in the Canadian Service Brigade as a leader, as well as in various capacities on the board of the Grand Forks Gospel Fellowship. And I'd also say that he took a really major role in the MAPS project and putting together that cooperative agreement between 3 societies, which in itself is a miracle. That you can get 3 volunteer groups to work together. Rick played a really important role in that whole put together of the MAPS project. So my congratulations. Thank you, guys. All right. The next volunteer has been recognized from time to time, but very much underestimated for the role she plays in this community. Judith Lloyd. Judith here this evening? Anyway, we'll, oh, yes, there she is. Judith's been an active member in this community of Grand Forks for many years. We'd hate to say how many. She was a board member of the Boundary Emergency and Transition Housing Society, BETS. Her exceptional work on the Gables project has not gone unrecognized. She has made it happen at the Gables. She was a major player, and as being a control freak, she's never given up. Judith is the current president of the Grand Forks and District Housing Society. She is a board member of Gallery 2 and continues to demonstrate her strength. Judith's knowledge, experience, and many hours of dedication is definitely a more than positive contribution to the community. Thank you very much, Judith.
Very good, Brian. up to the mic and actually speak.
I'd love to be told what to do. The next is a recognition of Derek Taylor. Over the past 15 years, Derek has volunteered for the fire department, the Border Bruins, the Gospel Chapel, and most recently has been the coach of the Special Olympics floor hockey team. Derek is a mentor and a friend to many disabled youth and adults in the community. He is also very active in raising funds for many programs in our community. Derek has taken several courses during his own time to learn coaching skills, techniques that apply to people with disabilities. His time, dedication, and coaching helped the Special Olympics team qualify to compete in Vancouver in a tournament against numerous teams for a spot on the Special Olympic teams of BC. After winning a spot on the Team BC, the team this season will be playing in a tournament in Kamloops against teams from all over Canada to earn a spot on the Canadian team. Without Derek's planning, motivational practices, meetings, and team-boosting activities, the team would not be where they are this season. Even after the season is over, Derek is still working on setting up games and activities for the next season. He is always willing to listen and help anyone during his time off. In addition to volunteering his time as a hockey coach, he is also helps out with the Special Olympics bocce tournament and is looking for help out with Special Olympics snowshoeing and golf. As evidenced by the many signatures that Derek received for this honor, we are very lucky to have him on our side, and tremendous. I play bocce too. That's right.
Your eyes, please. Start to smile.
Did I do better? The next person we recognize is Shannon Profili. Shannon is very active in the community. She is a responsible and hard-working role model. Her positive energy radiates to others. Shannon is the past coordinator of the Relay for Life, which she has dedicated many volunteer hours to. She initiated and organized women in business luncheon meetings and had the opportunity to get to know many female professionals. She currently volunteers and coordinates the Ambassador Program. Sharon is a certified world host trainer. World host trainer. She is a volunteer board member of the Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce. In addition to the above, Shannon owns and operates her own company, Profili Financial, in Grand Forks. So congratulations and thank you very much for your time. Back to the The next recognition is to a close friend who's played a big role in a variety of things in my life, including the beer garden at the GFI. Bud Alcock. As the new animal control officer, I also understand his day-to-day trials and tribulations. Bud has been president of the Grand Forks International Baseball for the past 2 years. He's worked very hard to bring the GFI to the community. This event is a great benefit to and brings a wonderful exposure to the city of Grand Forks. He has also been very involved in the Downtown Parade Committee for Canada Day and the Santa Parade. Both of these generate community involvement and put a smile on people's faces. You can definitely judge a community by its parade, can't you, Bud? Bud has helped organize the Kettle River Fishery Cleanup Days on the Kettle River. He is a dedicated individual to the betterment of our community. Thank you very much, Bud Alcock.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to recognize Joan Thomas. Joan, this could be a book, but they've shortened it.
My life story short.
Joan took over the responsibilities as the Grand Forks International Baseball Coordinator in 2007 in preparation for the 2008 tournament and continued in the role up till 2014 GFI. An outstanding contribution to the community. For the coordinator and all committee members, this is not just a seasonal responsibility. The planning and organizing of this massive event requires a full year of preparation from these extremely dedicated individuals. I believe Joan is stepping down next year as coordinator. Therefore, it is appropriate she be nominated this year to recognize her for all her hard work and long hours and dedication that she has contributed to this event and this whole community. So Joan, it gives me great pleasure to thank you very much.
I couldn't do it without my 300 volunteers, so it's not a one-woman job.
She knows I appreciate her.
Hello again.
Thank you.
Our next dedication is to William Calley. Hello, William. I have nothing here that will embarrass you. I wish I did. William moved to Grand Forks from Toronto in 2010. He joined the Art Gallery Board that year as well as the Library Board. For the library, he sits as a board representative on the Friends of the Library as well as director of the BC Library Trustee Association. He conceived and volunteered his catering talents for the Friends of the Library fundraiser, Starlight Dinner, for 2 years. An amazing contribution of culinary art to the For the gallery as a board member, he leads the Special Events Committee, The main event of this committee is a very successful annual wine tasting. As well, he is one of the court jesters and volunteers his time at the many the gallery holds. He has volunteered his garden for the gallery garden tours. He has volunteers as stagehand for several theater productions throughout the year. He is a man that does not say no. And let's hear it for William. Well, that concludes the city's appreciation of volunteers. Thank you very much for making us part of this event, and we hope to have as much fun next year. Thank you.
If the award recipients could stay around, that would be great. I think they're going to do a group photo at the end, at the back of the hall. I've got to do what I'm told. In 1979, I worked for the Business Development Bank of Canada, and one of my colleagues from Vancouver, Bill Hallam, had an idea about recognizing entrepreneurs in British Columbia. And we started Small Business Week. It was very well received and it quickly spread across Canada. And for the past 35 years, the BDC has celebrated entrepreneurship during Small Business Week, and we joined them. This year's theme is Back to the Basics, to re-energize your business. So before I begin with the regular program, I have some facts for you. Did you know that 98% of all businesses in British Columbia are small businesses? BC has the most small businesses in Canada, with 83.4 per thousand people. That small businesses provide nearly 55% of the private sector jobs, employing over 1 million people. That almost half of the total value of goods exported from the province is generated by small business. That small businesses are responsible for approximately 31% of British Columbia's gross domestic product. I'd say that small business is pretty significant in British Columbia. I have a few more facts for you. Did you know the City of Grand Forks was awarded the Chamber's Open for Business Award of $10,000, which was presented at UBCM last month? That Community Futures Boundary was awarded the Provincial Community Futures Association Award for Excellence and Innovation for the development and support of the Regional Chamber of Commerce. And that the Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce was awarded the Communications Award presented by the Provincial Chamber for communities with under 200 memberships. That's an incredible recognition for our region. And just one fact, because I know we've got some manufacturers in the room. For the first time ever in British Columbia, the week beginning October 13th, this week, has been proclaimed Manufacturing Week to recognize the 12,000 manufacturing companies that operate in British Columbia. I would like at this time to recognize the Community Futures Board and staff. So please hold your applause to the end, and I'll just read off their names. If you're in the room, if you could wave, that would be great. So Lyle Bird is our chair, and he's not here tonight. But Joan Thomas is our vice chair. Dave Marshall, our secretary. Warren Dunbar is a director at large, along with Daniel Drexler. Joe Sioga from the Lake is also a director. And Jim Holmes, who is our treasurer, is probably somewhere warm. And as you all know, an organization couldn't succeed without skilled and dedicated staff. So if you would hold your applause again. Lori Wakefield is our financial administrator. Susan Green, our business analyst, and Vanna. Sandy Alzinga, assistant manager. Anna Lacton, admin assistant and project manager. Doreen Cavill, admin assistant. Lena Holmes, admin assistant. In the Work BC Employment Services Program, we have team leader Dylan Zorn, case managers Andrea Zibin, Carolyn Todoruk, Holly Hume, Francis Benbow. Our resource worker and self-employment facilitator is Jay Albus. And I want to thank you all for the hard work you do. Appreciate it. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce James Wilson, who is the Executive Director of the Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce. And I'll turn the mic over to you.
Thank you, Wendy. It's my great pleasure and honor to introduce my board of the Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce. And not everyone was able to make it tonight, but those are here if you want to just wave as well. Chuck Bennett is our chair. Alan Cooper, right here, is our vice chair. We have Sylvia Birch, our secretary. Angela Sukharoff, I don't think she's here. Becky Clements. Shannon Porfili, our volunteer of the year. There goes Shannon. Dave Marshall, I think I saw him here. Wendy Derbyshire, did I get that right, Wendy? Jim Nahers, Nipper Kettle, and Bob Kendall. It's a pleasure and an honor to work with these people. Thank you.
Okay, so on with the awards. It's my pleasure to introduce Jay Albus. He's the resource worker and self-employment facilitator for Community Futures, and Jay's going to MC the awards tonight.
Jay!
Well, good evening, everybody. I have a whole bunch of facts and stories that I could share. Well, actually, I can't share in mixed company, so we'll just get to the awards. I would like to mention, before I start the awards, in our presentation tonight, we've done it a little differently to kind of save time. We're only mentioning the top 3 nominees in every award category on the presentation up front. However, along the back of the room, you will see each and every nominee of all of the awards that were put forth. So do take the time, take a look around, see who was nominated, because we're only going to show the top 3 on the front. I would like to ask James Wilson and Alan Cooper to come up here to present the first award. First award of the evening is the 2014 Business Service Excellence Award. It is sponsored by the Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce. So the Business Service Award, Excellence Award, recognizes a business that provides superior products and or services. So, I'll get back to everything. As I mentioned, the top 3 nominees: Jazzercise, Grand Forks; Joga's Espresso Cafe; and the Wooden Spoon Bistro and Bake Shop. And the 2014 Business Service Excellence Award goes to Jazzercise Grand Forks. Jazzercise is a fusion of jazz dance, resistance training, Pilates, yoga, and kickboxing. Choreographed by today's hottest music, every Jazzercise group fitness class combines dance-based cardio with strength training and stretching fitness class. To sculpt, tone, and lengthen muscles for maximum fat burn. Maximum. Why just exercise when you can jazzercise? Life's too busy for boring workouts. I would ask that Alan and James stay up here for the next award, as well as the Boundary Regional Country Chamber of Commerce is also sponsoring the next award, which is the 2014 Manufacturing and Industrial Excellence Award. The Manufacturing and Industrial Excellence Award is presented to a business that has strengthened the economic base of the Boundary area through development, manufacturing, or fabrication of a product. Innovation, growth, and sustainability are attributes this business demonstrates. And the top 3 nominees, and you may see on every slide too that the nominees came from the community. So everyone here, or all of you, had a chance to vote. These are community-based votes and nominations. So the top 3 are Roxel Incorporated, Unifab Industries Limited, and WD Sheet Metal Limited. And the 2014 Manufacturing Industrial Excellence Award is presented to Roxel Incorporated. Roxel Incorporated is part of Rockwool International of Denmark, the world's leading producer of stone wool insulation made from natural stone and recycled slag. Roxel's western facility in Grand Forks, BC has been in operation since November 1999. Currently employs approximately 200 employees. This facility was the first expansion of operations within North America, and the Grand Forks facility operates to meet the needs of North America's western regions. Roxel has invested millions of dollars to reduce factory emissions, improve air quality, and lessen environmental impact. Thank you. Next award we have is the 2014 Retail Excellence Award, and it is sponsored by the Grand Forks Gazette and the Boundary Creek Times. I didn't even have to ask. I was going to ask Della Millette to come to the front. You will notice on the back, if you are looking at the award sheets, who all was nominated, it's also listed on there that Black Press is actually who has, is the umbrella company, I guess. So the 2014 Retail Excellence Award is for skilled retailing requires an attention for detail in aesthetics, atmosphere, location, and merchandise. The Retail Excellence Award recognizes a retailer who has been proactive to changing market trends, embraced new technology or ideas, and has combined skilled marketing with good selling practices. This retailer is a leader in the merchant community. Strong relationships with employees and customers are essential. The top 3 nominees for the 2014 Retail Excellence Award: Home Hardware, Neighbors Computers, and Thistlepot Gifts. And the 2014 Retail Excellence Award is presented to Neighbors Computers. Neighbors Computers is proud to bring to Grand Forks a different kind of computer store. Their business philosophy is to build a positive and enduring relationship with our community by providing the best in technology, service, and value, by working with clients to meet their individual needs, and participating in our community. Please do stop by their new location at 327 72nd Street, Grand Forks. You'll be impressed with selection and service. The next award is also sponsored by the Grand Forks Gazette and the Boundary Creek Times, and it's the 2014 Trade Service Excellence Award. Services. The Trade Services Excellence Award recognizes a tradesperson in the community who has provided superior trades services to a client or customer. This person or business has exceeded the expectation of their clients. The top 3 nominees for the 2014 Trade Services Excellence Award: Action Contracting, Dandy Plumbing and Gas, and RB Mechanical. The 2014 Trade Services Excellence Award is presented to Dandy Plumbing and Gas Fitting. Dandy Plumbing and Gas Fitting and Heating offers plumbing, heating, and air conditioning services and are based out of Grand Forks. Oh, one more picture. Thank you. Next award we have is the 2014 Family Friendly Business Award. And this is sponsored by the Phoenix Foundation. If I could ask Christine Thompson to come up and assist in the presenting of this award. The Family Friendly Business Award, this award recognizes efforts to create businesses and workplaces that are supportive to families. And the top 3 nominees are Boundary Family and Individual Services Society, Gallery 2, and Joga's Espresso Cafe. And the 2014 Family Friendly Business Award is presented to Gallery 2. In 1982, the Grand Forks Area Arts Council hosted the Kootenai Boundary Regional Juried Art Exhibition in an unfinished space beneath a newly constructed library. 24 years later, Gallery 2 relocated to a beautiful historic building, formerly known as the Courthouse. Gallery 2 celebrates art and heritage as essential parts of the human experience. They have more than 30 volunteers who work together with staff as gallery shop assistants, greeters, and special event hosts. If you haven't been to the gallery in a while, we encourage you to experience one of Grand Forks' finest cultural assets. The next award we have is the 2014 Green Business Award. This is sponsored by the Boundary Sentinel. So if I could have, and she's already coming, Shira Cooper up here to help with this. The 2014 Green Business Award. The Green Award recognizes a business or organization that operates in an environmentally responsible manner and or produces a product that reduces natural resource consumption, supports local community, and supports the local economy. This award celebrates excellence in green practice and environmental sustainability. The top 3 nominees are Boundary Museum and Interpretive Center, Gaia Green Products Limited, and Habitat for Humanity. The 2014 Green Business Award is presented to Gaia Green Products Limited. Gaia Green Products Limited has been manufacturing and distributing a complete line of organic fertilizers and soil amendments to farm and garden markets since 1990. Organic fertilizers and soil amendments are formulated using only the finest organic and mineral inputs to ensure a complete balance of nutrients. All products are free of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, providing you with an alternative to conventional products. All Gaia Green premium organic fertilizers are 100% environmentally friendly and are acceptable for organic food production and are GMO free. Next award of the evening is the 2014 Community Impact Award, and this is sponsored by the Grand Forks Credit Union. And we will invite Sherry McGilvery up here to assist. This award recognizes community impact by a non-profit organization that has had positive and meaningful effect on the broader community. The top 3 nominees are Boundary Family and Individual Services Society, Multi-Agency Accommodation Project, or MAP, and Whispers of Hope Benevolence Association. The 2014 Community Impact Award is presented to Whispers of Hope Benevolence Association. Whispers of Hope is a charitable organization that operates a community kitchen and a thrift store in Grand Forks. The doors are open for anyone to come and get a hot or cold drink and a meal, a friendly smile, and companionship. The thrift shop offers gently used clothing and items. Donations are gently appreciated, or greatly appreciated too. We'd like to invite Joan Thomas up to assist with the following award, and I think the one after too. This award is the Individual Service Excellence Award, and this is sponsored by Community Futures Boundary. The Individual Service Excellence Award recognizes an individual in the community who has provided superior services to a client or customer. This person has exceeded the expectations of clients and customers. Top 3 nominees are Gina Burrows, Sally Markle, and Greg Starchuk. The winner of the Individual Service Excellence Award is Greg Starchuk. Greg and his wife Lee are owners of Tool Time Supplies Limited. Greg is a lifelong resident of Grand Forks. Together, he and his wife Lee own and operate Tool Time Supplies. The business offers a wide selection of rental equipment, auto parts, and more. Greg offers personalized service to help you choose the right tools for the right job. And Greg's motto, why buy when you can rent? The next is the anticipated 2014 Business of the Year Award, also sponsored by Community Futures. This award recognizes an exceptional Boundary Region business whose commitment to overall best practice, customer service, employee relations, and positive public image leads the way and sets an example within our business community. Top 3 nominees are Gem Theatre, Neighbors Computers, the Wooden Spoon Bistro and Bake Shop. And just once I have to say, survey says. The winner of the 2014 Business of the Year Award is the Wooden Spoon Bistro. Located in Grand Forks, the Wooden Spoon Bistro and Bake Shop offers fresh and healthy breakfasts, lunches, baked goods, and smoothies. They strive to use local organic teas, coffees, and produce. The Wooden Spoon tries to keep a green thumb with composting, recycling, and almost zero waste. Enjoy the convenience of takeout, dining in, or patio seating. I'd like to call Wendy back up to the stage here.
So we're getting close to the end. Every year, a volunteer is recognized by the Provincial Community Futures Network and our individual organization. This year's volunteer award goes to Jim Holmes. Unfortunately, Jim is away and won't be able to receive it, but we'll give it to him at the next board meeting. Over the past 7 years, Community Futures Boundary has increased its lending portfolio by approximately $2 million. $2 million. This is due in no small part to Susan Green, our loan analyst. Sue has done an outstanding job of keeping our loan numbers as well as our loan dollars on target. Her efforts on our behalf for Community Futures, her clients, and the community have been outstanding. But she's bossy. In addition, Susan has gone above and beyond her regular duties to project manage this event tonight. We have an award to recognize and thank her for going above and beyond the call of duty. And Susan, come on up here.
Yeah. Hello, Mommy.
I finally was able to pull something over on her. So can we please join me in a round of applause for all of the award winners and nominees tonight. So now we have some door prizes. Linda, are you still here? Come on up. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll get you to do 2, and then we'll go from there. Does everybody have your ticket? The number is 477820. The second number is 477835. Alan Cooper, are you here? Come on up. We'll get you to draw a couple for us, please. Thanks. You're done. 477887.
Shake it up more. Shake it up.
Is that yours? That's perfect. Congratulations. The next one is 477831. Oh, it's Mike. Is it? Yeah. Hey. Congratulations, Mike. Joan, are you here? Yeah. Two more.
That's what he did.
Go ahead. I dare you. How many more do we have, Sue? 10. Okay, just hold on for a second. 477864.
Oh my God. That was 864.
Oh, it's Warren. Yay! So Warren, why don't you just pick the next one for me while you're here? Warren's one of my directors. Thank you. Oh, he's given me 2, so we've got 2 left?
No, one.
Just 1 left?
Unless you got cash.
The last number is 477932.
Between us. Oh, no.
A very special thank you to those who provided gift certificates for us for door prizes, and they include Lux Spa, Thistlepot Gifts, Joga's Espresso Cafe, Jay's Ways Floral Art, Kokomo's Coffee House, and the Station Pub. And Susan, you need to draw 1 more ticket, please. Where did they go? So, and finally, the Boundary Country Chamber of Commerce is giving away a 1-year membership to the Regional Chamber, which is transferable and or can be used for next year's membership if a member is lucky enough to win. I'm going to draw this one. 477956.
Oh, yeah, I win!
Oh, yay! Finally, we would like to extend our thanks to the following businesses who helped to make tonight's special. Braun & Sons Nursery provided the greenery for the event. Dana Novotny of Classic Design Studio for generous donations to our awards program. The Wooden Spoon Bistro and Bake Shop, Kayla Sebastian. Jay's Ways Floral Art, who's provided the floral arrangements. The Grand Forks Curling Rink, who donated the hall for us tonight. The Grand Forks Senior Secondary grad students, who are your servers this evening. The Boundary Sentinel, Shara Cooper. I'm going to go through the Gazette and the Boundary Creek Times. The Grand Forks Credit Union, the Phoenix Foundation. Now, so Zeropa Video Agency, you see that we're having videos taken here tonight. Nick Green is Sue's son, and I know that him and his partner have contributed a lot to this video because I don't think I could afford to pay for it. So thank you very much, Rob, Nick. The City of Grand Forks. And finally, the Boundary Country Regional Chamber of Commerce. So as we move into another new year, Community Futures and the Boundary Country Regional Chamber look forward to the future with optimism. And we know there are exciting new opportunities for the Boundary region in 2015. Thanks to all of you for making this evening special. We look forward to seeing you next year. I'd like to ask all of the award recipients if they could take their awards, and Nick, we're just over in the back there, would be great. And as an aside, this is an election year, November 15th. Please exercise your right and vote. Drive safely and come again next year.